It wasn't really working after I restarted. I tried playing the drag. I tried running the Dragon Con again, and then I tried running the other game, and now I'm just gonna try running the other game. And then if it still doesn't work, we'll just play Pathfinder or Slay the Spire or something. Ew. I would like to try both of these games. I did not think my computer would not be able to handle it. Maybe it's because I filled up my hard drive, my second hard drive. Poor computer. It is a poor computer. It's like 10 years old by now, or older. I'm gonna need something to cheer me up after all this. I didn't even get to con my dragons. Web computer 07. There's still like 16 gigabytes on there, free. Jeez. How bad could it be? Low settings. Also, I need to remember my resolution in the right aspect ratio. No, it's still not playable. Whatever's going on, it's not playable. I can't move. It's super laggy. Did I brick my computer? It's 1920 by 1080. I'm pretty sure that's my output resolution as well. So there's no weird scaling or anything. Werewolf rage! Ah! I need to get killed by some werewolf or something by rage. Literally just nothing seems to be working. I love how I can see... Oh, dude. That's so many werewolf rages. Do you like the new werewolf rage emote? I think it's great. Designed by my husbando. Poorly executed by me. It won't even quit to desktop. I can't even click the quit to desktop. I think it might just be because... I don't know. It shouldn't be that bad. Let's just randomly click Slay the Spire. If Slay the Spire can't be captured, then my computer is dead. Holy shit, dude. Thanks for all the bits. Did the werewolf rage party cheer you up? Oh, it did cheer me up a little. I love my garbage emotes. Well, this one's not garbage. It was garbage execution. Excellent design. How does this look? Can you... I don't know what it was that we were last doing, but it's dead now. It's been a long time since I've slayed some spires. Goblin already beat me to beating everything on A20. You know what? Fuck it. We'll play Slay the Spire. Let me update my, I thought I was going to demolish the demos, but it was the demos that demolished me. I want to just X out the demos and write Slay the Spire on it. You should have heard how much yelling and cussing I did in the living room while finishing this game. Are you sure I should have? It doesn't sound like I should have. Maybe it's because I'm running Windows 11. Sorry, not running Windows 11. Yes, because you would have been amused. See, I probably would have found it amusing. It wasn't. I wasn't. I wanted to put my Switch out into the yard and invent racial slurs for a gaming handheld. He's so frustrated. That is funny. Are you ready to save up all of your King of Games emotes, and so we can win? You said defect to win tonight, so it's just only these two left. Cheese. Give me the cheese. Immediately we can cheese an elite. Oh wait, one more thing I gotta fix. Two more things I gotta fix, actually. I gotta get my stream deck. Okay, here we go. We're really ready now. Time to lock in. King of Games! I love the giant versions of emotes. I just wish they didn't cost money. Can I gigantify for channel points? Play one card. Smite them both because they have 1 HP. Grab hologram because we are cheesing early, so we'll likely get to rest and upgrade it. And then we take the good relic, one of the best relics in the game, and then immediately get to remove it. And also buy a cheap charge battery. Yay. Do we take Mega Gold for regrets? Probably not. There's no foreseeable shop except way, way up there. Let's just take the free money. Oh wait. No, please. There's no foreseeable shop. Ha 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 ha. I think it's too late to fix it. I think we already committed. It's literally right in front of me. Okay, yes, good. It's not too late to fix it. Dude, orange pellets. Orange pellets. One of the best things in the entire game. And I don't regret anything now. We get to cheese 2 elites with the stupid Niao's gift. Niao's sad boy. I must have it. We must have it all. Cheese. More like Jolly Graham. White bee statue. We even get to cheese the powerful elite. And there's a defrag. Now we upgrade defrag because it's important. We can skip hologram to have it upgrade later, but skipping defrag is probably worse. We need to start getting some frosties and some lightningies. Double elite cheese with Niao's Lament. It's amazing. It's truly astounding. And then we just get kind of not great rewards. But it's fine. Still worth. Do we grab a turbo? No. Well, you'll grab Sweepy Beam, though. I need to get just better. I've been thinking since last I played, I need to just... Okay. It is really, really good. We have the pellets, but we don't have the remove curses, and we don't have the remove ailments. But sure, it is very good. And I have to fight another elite. And this is the one we are best kitted out for. Nah. Oh, sweet. That's the exact one we wanted to draw. Two turns to do 60 damage with cards is not looking great. Okay, now it is. Actually, playing the hologram would be better, but... Now we're totally in good shape. In fact, we sealed the deal. No, not the boot! No! Oh, the strawberry and the white bee statue and then the boot. I'm paying for my hubris. Eidolon has always been in good shape. I've not been in good shape for a long time. Well, if we're gonna be an orb boy, then recursion is worth it. $51 HP. No, only upgrade that might be critical is hologram. But since we're not actually a claw build, it's not that important. It's skippable. So let's take the question mark. It's a bird. Technically, I should have kept the. I should have kept the curse to exhaust, but that was my mistake. Let's grab that dual cast, and then we can certainly kill him next turn. And that's why we blocked last turn. Does your milkshake bring all the cards to the yard? No, we just live in the same yard all the time. So it's fine. We're good. There's one claw. Can't hurt to have a claw when we have the pellets. Equilibrium is also good. I do like the beta art for it. Sure, we'll take one claw. Might as well do claws. Claw is good with boot and top, yes. What's the odds we can execute him with dual cast? 100%! That's the odds. Sweeping beam. Those are good odds. Yep. They were. Oh, amplify. Hopefully we can be a cold claw man at this point. Skill potion or dex potion? Dex is more consistent. Do we keep grabbing relics at terrible costs to ourselves? We haven't built anything up that great yet. And max HP is a stat not to underestimate. We've already paid for 2 card removals, so a further one is going to be gnarly. Plus it'll get in the way of the top. Let's take the max HP. We definitely have enough, as long as this doesn't go critically bad. We definitely should have enough HP for the boss. Well, that's worth 2 turns of it. We are good at defending. And since we have 2 buffed orbs, we go on the defensive. Our HP can be preserved very simply. We only need 2 strikes to win. Oh! A beam cell. When we have the top, the beam cell is pretty good. We can still do claw and powers. There's no reason not to take good cards when they show up. Let's take the key. Oh wait, no, we should upgrade amplify. Or not. It's all coming together. I'd like to think so. Since we have the warp tongs, I'm gonna say we take the ruby key. While I don't have anything I'm super worried about upgrading. Alright. I'm still impressed after playing a lot more roguelikes how finally nice the difficulty seems to be. In Slay the Spire versus all the others. I'm truly impressed at how it consistently has a crazy level of challenge. But that is overcomeable. I still need to play Monster Train 2. I did want to play Monster Train 2 some more as well. Uh-oh. Should have taken the attack potion. Oh wait, no, it's evoked twice. Okay, we're fine. Monster Train 2. More like dragons. Monster Train 2 has dragons. What more need there be said about it? Okay, here's what we're saving the upgrade for. Hologram now upgraded. Start building up our Frosty Boys. And we can still bop with the Reflect. 8 times 2. Guess what? Charge battery U. We'll play the Claw for the ramp and a little bit of taking damage, but we'll skip Strike. If I win Slay the Spire, do I play Monster Train instead? Oh, I already played my power. Okay, Amplify is useless now. Not bad. We can have him flip over. I miss having all my dragons and stuff. And I did do some updates. I haven't fully explored them yet. Sadly, my my YouTube stuff has not gone super well for Monster Train lately. At this point, we have way more HP than we need. We can kind of aggressively close it out. Semi-aggressively. We can fully block. And he doesn't scale in difficulty like other bosses, so he's easy mode. Kind of just keep bopping for the win. All the upgraded cards does make this simple. And that's why the Cursed Tongs are incredible. Oh, whatever. I could have won a turn early. No one appreciates the dragons in Monster Train like you. Exactly correct. Nobody does. Oh no, it's Meteor Strike, my boy! But Electrodynamics is just in a game, it's a build enabling, and it's really powerful. I'm sorry. We'll have to take Electro. Gain energy, you can no longer gain gold. We haven't really gotten any gold value. Do we Pandora's Box? I think we Pandora's Box. So many cards. Let's see. Okay, White Noise, nice. Another Amplify, a Buffer, Boot Sequence, nice. This is a really good draw, actually. We just lost all of our defenses except for a Buffer. But we got an Amplify with it, so now we have 2 Amplifies. I would love to one-shot this. I will tell you when I start getting confident, but it is not yet. Oh my god, we start with upgraded Electrodynamics and Boost Sequence. And a Sweeping Beam. Jeez. I guess we should draw first. Nah, we're probably playing Charge Battery and take no damage. Because it'll take multiple different cards will end it immediately, so there's no reason to take chip damage. And that was one of them. Especially that. And now we get that's a good potion. Another hologram. The fact that they burn out is kind of fine as well. If we don't upgrade them. A lot in here does become 0 cost. Multiple beam cells, claw, recursion. It is especially fun to hologram into hologram if you 0 cost them. Get jaxed. Transform 2 cards. Oh, this is easy. We can clear the lose strength debuff because we have the orange pellets. So if we take this, we can basically just have +3 strength, as long as we can play an attack, power, and skill on turn 1. No deck swelling, and no card draw required ahead. Ingest mutagens. This is the one that has no risk factor to it. But we can also turn it into a strict upgrade. Okay, sustain. Worth taking. When we have the white elephant statue. Transform a card. I think 1 beam cell is probably good enough. Or we transform barrage. Because we have card draw. We have holograms for the claw. So the beam cells will do pretty well. Barrage is the one that's not on theme of anything here. And card draw is generic. Be helpful. Although we did just get +3 strength. It might be dual cast that I don't like. We have no dark orbs. And recursion is almost always better when we have focus. Because it doesn't cost you an orb to do. Getting things to 0 cost is incredibly important, though. So maybe it will be a barrage. Actually, let's do compile driver, because we're going to want to do mostly lightning, and it'll do draw 2 at most. FTL, not bad. It's much more reliable when we have the spinny top. Well, we can immediately clear the minus strength debuff. We need to use a potion. So we're going to double up on electrodynamics. He's not attacking us, so this is a great opportunity. Do you like how we immediately made the boot irrelevant? I do. I love it. Oh, loop. We need powers, and loop is incredible. Doesn't matter if you're offense or defense, loop is one of the ones that infinitely stacks the best. Draw first. Boot sequence and charge battery fully block. Can't play the hand. Probably accelerate draw next turn when there's more to be accelerated. Especially when we need to hit something with amplify. Didn't realize we had 2 sweeping beams. I forgot. All in. Okay, we got white noise, that counts. Actually, that double counts. We'll grab recursion, I guess. That's fine. We want to draw past that, except for the buffer. Would have been nice to have that this turn. The boot is trash, but I do love the free damage whenever an enemy has block, and the little damage I would normally score goes up. I feel ya. I feel ya. Don't worry, I just hate the boot. It just sucks and I hate it. Block for 7 or do 12 damage. I'm gonna say 12 damage. We got 21 per turn, so we need 42. With the explosive potion, we only need 32. Oh, we have loop as well. I think we made the right decision. Actually, we didn't. We had more than enough damage. Oh, nice. Orichalcum. Creative AI. And Seek. Wow. Considering we have 2 amplifies, I think we have to take Creative AI. It's another single card. Seek is, no matter how many copies we get, though, is incredible. It's really, really good to, if we can start with it later. I don't know. Tough choice. Creative AI will make some of our cards not dead. And I think we're more on powers. And I don't know if we can... I don't think there's any method of checking the last boss. We'll take Creative AI. It's too powerful to give up. And we have a lot of gold for the shop, but not a lot of opportunity to rest. However, Dex Potion, Toy Ornithopter, we can probably go the aggro shop away. Check out what we can get here. Emotion Chip is nice. Thorns is very useful. And ooh, Secret Technique. That's almost as good. It goes into Amplify, White Noise, Hologram. It's not enough choice. I don't know. No more shops and only one random chance at a shop. How could you do laundry at a time like this? Ah! We pick up another claw. No, maybe. Let's buy the thorns. It's good for the heart. It's good for a lot of small boys. I think I'd rather have that. Like this guy. Thorns is good against. This looks like a Dex Potion battle to me. I don't know, can we draw something that good? Not really. We'll do Creative AI. Static Discharge is really good here too. Buffer basically prevents us from taking any damage this round. And Focus is about the same as playing a Static Discharge into as long as we're playing Buffer. So it's gonna be Buffer and Defrag then. Okay, he's giving us a return. Amplify Heat Sinks. Okay, 35 damage is going to be difficult. Oh, amplify buffer. Thank you. Thank you, my faith in creative AI. Which has not aged well, holy shit. Another FTL. It kind of doesn't really get in the way. We need to have a number of attacks. And it's good when we have bonus strength. I guess we'll take it. We can definitely skip the Akabeko. I love it. It's not great. I like it, but it's the best chance we're going to get for the key, I think. We can remove the debuff from the back dude. So that's nice and easy. You start with electrodynamics and white noise. And amplify. Reducing the cost of white noise when we have amplify is incredibly nice. Although amplify defrag electrodynamics is where it's at. Oops, I miscounted. It's gonna have to be amplify a loop. You know what? I might have miscounted, but this is still fine. Unfortunately, we removed the removable. Take a hit of 18 is nasty. But we basically win. When I say basically, I mean not really. The explosive potion does keep us alive. We just need to generate at least a few block. I think this will be enough. Yeah, that's enough. Gotta keep our potion. We really don't have good defenses. We have no scaling decks, so Steam Barrier does fall off incredibly. We're going to be tending towards... Well, we're dropping a lot of powers. Maybe we don't want Equilibrium. Especially when we have the top anyway. I guess we'll take Leap. And then I think we need to rest. I should rest? Yes, I agree for once. We're not holding on super well right now. Upgrade a card. Oh, making creative AI affordable. But then it's like one turn catches you up at the same time. We need better defense. Probably gotta do buffer, honestly. Oh, it's a nice time to have explosive potion. Costs 0 this turn, doesn't it? I guess like force field because it'll come back to 0 pretty quickly. That's pretty clean. Although we should have done this first. Use it later in the combat if we needed to. Let's throw it out now. We're losing HP if we don't. Nay, he's not attacking. We got electro dynamics, so that's beautiful. We just need whatever does the most damage. Are you summoning? At least summoning doesn't do anything. Buffing strength is one of the worst things that he could be doing right now. Can't amplify creative AI, but we can amplify whatever comes out of white noise and loop. I don't think we have time to set up creative AI when he's already got a stack of strength on him. It's a shame to miss the defrag and amplify. At least that buffer is gonna come in clutch. Oh, we didn't actually kill him. We didn't have enough damage. Jeez. This will keep us covered at least. Gotta keep one stack. We got 2 turns to kill him. We should be good. The middle guy who was dead said run. It's too late for that now. Pocket watch. Not as bad as it seems, even for a setup like we have here. Okay, we could take consume, but without a way of growing the orb slots, which that's not creative AI. I'm not too confident. Another copy of Claw is fine. Realistically, when doing a single strategy that's 2 ham at the end gets punished super hard, a mix is where is got a better odds of success, unless you're incredibly lucky. Really bad turn 1. We play no more, we get pocket watch. I think this'll do. We have Orichalcos. Does it say Orichalcos? Orichalcum. We have the seal of Orichalcos, so we'll be fine. Don't need to hit the front guy, because we have electrodynamics. You can grab boot sequence to block. If we play power, attack, and skill, then we remove the hex. So we actually want to play a skill this round. Do we not play a power? There we go. No vulnerable either to contend with. It's not quite lethal. He does, funnily enough, die to the thorns. We're gonna take 9. Oh, a frost. God, I need any opportunity for that. We definitely want more HP for the boss. We can get set up as fast as possible. He's artifact. It's better to hit that when he's we've used up the beam cells that have a lower duration. So we could skip sweeping beam and zap to draw 3. I would rather zap barrage than sweeping beam. We need to hit a power, hopefully. No! We can't play it. That's a shame. We don't get to keep the strength then. And we really, really needed electrodynamics. It's time for liquid memories. So first we defrag. Right now, the cool-headed is not worth it because we have Orichalcum. Or does it work? I can't remember if it works favorably or not. Anything else we would want a hologram out? The boot sequence is not too bad. It does actually... Buffer we want to save for hologram, or for when he hyper beams. I actually changed my mind. Let's cool-headed. Nah, let's take +3 draw next turn. Or we'll just play buffer. No, we want to save buffer. We have 1 hologram left to potentially grab it out of the discard pile. And we have effectively two turns because we can eliminate the ads to prepare for Hyper Beam. We have a lot of card draw. We want him to lose his artifact. Now we're definitely good. Deck resets next round. So that Hyper Beam is going to be nasty. Wait, we can actually hologram buffer right now. And then we're ready for Hyper Beam. Oh right, this is a turn early for Hyper Beam. Uh-oh. More buffer. I'll also take a creative AI. Okay, we're at least ready for this turn. And we'll have more turns to repair. Okay. I think Hyper Beam is next turn. Oh, Storm! Amplify Storm, and then this is over. Yeah, that's Hyper Beam. And we just got ourselves a buffer. Thank you, Creative AI. No problem. I swear I won't make any more internet filth. Oh, sorry. Actually, we want a capacitor so we can hold more Orbeez. I think we should have it now. We have 2 free turns for a total of like 50 damage. And we only need to do 50 in that time. Especially with a free Echo form. Yeah, we've got this. My hand is full. Woo! Okay, we're making good progress. King of Games! That was all about playing around Buffer. Ah, oh, a single copy of Echo Form, but also all for one for the claw half of the deck. I don't know, with 2 amplifies, it's probably going to have to be Echo Form. Thanks for the giant King of Games. I really appreciate it. Echo Form. It works with everything. Where does all these effects that I've never seen? That's cool. I love purple glowy shadow form, but don't recognize it. Do we give up resting? We have reliable, consistent healing. I think we do give up resting. We just need to keep chugging potions forever. We're gonna do that. We can remove the confused. Oh. We have a lot of expensive stuff as well. But we can get rid of the confusion, and then we just have the card draw for big consistency. But we also have the unceasing top anyway. And that's going to probably be more consistent. So let's take the coffee driver. Do you think we can make it all the way? I think we can do it. We have 360 gold to spend. We have all the keys already. We want to avoid elite battles. Because, well, the normal enemies are really sketched now at this point as well. Then the map is just really dense with elites. I know you can do it. I believe in Eidolon. Yay. I know I can do it, but the question is, will I? This time, or will it be later? We're going to take this route here that avoids the most combat, and we have an option of veering off to the right. Well, actually, we do want the shop. I'm pretty confident with this choice. Okay, got a white noise. Overall shitty hand for turn 1. You will. You are destined to win tonight. That's why none of the other games are working. You know what? Maybe you're right. Let's draw. Because we can play the hand, so there's no reason not to draw. No, there was a reason not to draw, and that's Echo Form getting killed forever. Well, there's not really going to be time to play it in these less HP fights anyway. Owie. There we go. Electro. That's too much reflect damage. Yeah, amplifying defrag just wins. If only we could buffer into the next battle. Chaos. You know what? Chaos is... I do like chaos. Sure. We rotate enough orbs that plasma won't be a downside. This does affect the boss, the last one before the boss. There's an all for one. How many elites on the path? 1 to 2. I think we'll take this. The all for one is too juicy to not pick up. Ah, it's an Orby boy. Amplify buffer goes hard right now. Alright, add Echo Form. I'm really glad we doubled the buffer with the upgrade. Now we basically have the fight winded. But we want to use a potion. Doing great. Don't need any more of this. I don't know, maybe stack. We have holograms. If it gets drawn early. It's not upgraded though, but we do have the... Probably do actually take one copy. Ooh, white noise amplify. Just wondering what potion we're going to end up using. Probably the attack potion. Blessing of the Forge is too good to give up. And this is a nice start. I'd rather keep that for when we have electrodynamics. Electrodynamics is a very nice pull here. No amplify. Let's grab an attack potion. Let's see, attack, skill, power. We can just clear that straight away. Or Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike might be a safer play. Because we can immediately push out all the plasmas into energy. Mana. It's Meteor Strike, baby. It's my favorite, one of my favorite cards, even though it's not very good. And we get to turn this into card draw. Just want to make sure we grab something that costs 0. Chaos. 50 Ls can't fail because we have the Unceasing Top. Better not get our charges of buffer eaten if we can. The rebound is something I always underestimate when I actually get forced to take it with less good choices. As a pre-upgraded one, there's less of a chance that it interferes with an upgrade that we need to hit. So let's take rebound. Oh man, we're sitting on 2 good potions. One of them's gonna be sadly deleted. I think we can do it on a better turn though. And we get to keep the strength this turn. Yay. We really don't want to inflate the deck too much for getting electrodynamics in situations exactly like this one. If we double Echo Form, we get to play it twice. Upgrading will reduce mana cost. It's a very bad turn when we can't direct any damage. Probably go with the duplication. I guess we turn. It's such a bad turn. We might just want to pop both. But then we also lose out on the healing that we could have gotten. I think we're gonna go upgrade. Okay. Very nice. Then it will be Echo. And Loop, because we already have some focus. We get 6 block for free, so there's no reason to play stack for 7. Unless we needed 1 HP. But that's clearly not the case. Blocky Boy in the back there is pretty blocky right now. Echo Form is still active. So we're going to do White Noise. Double powers. That's a skill, power, and an attack will clear all of our debuffs. Including the bias, exactly the bias. Don't want to play Sweeping Beam. But all for one, we do want to play. We have a fairly solid single copies of cards type setup here. Kinda a little bit Claw and a little bit Orby Boy. Self-repair! I mean, we have healing already, but it is pretty useful typically. And for other power synergies like Amplify, and if we get storms out of creative AI, etc. Let us upgrade. Do we make Echo Form unmissable? If we make Echo Form unmissable, then at any prior turn, a hologram can turn into an Echo Form. Any other upgrade would mean not as much of a difference, I guess? Amplifies don't always have a second power to duplicate anyway. Let's go Echo Form. Just because we have 2 holograms. And now we won't have money for this shop. Kind of too late for Sunder to be any good. Oh, no Prismatic Shard. These are all showing up way too late. It's kind of nice that we know that they don't exist. And then we get another upgrade. The other upgrades are probably holograms because when the deck is large, there are many, many longer amounts of turns where all for one can recycle claws. So if we get the bird and we're screwed for playing powers, then that's pretty good. It can also move powers that we've skipped back into our hands or amplifies. So I think it's going to have to be holograms. In my humble opinion, one of the best common cards entirely. What's in the chest? Dead Branch. Another very, very just generically powerful relic. Starting with a boot sequence as well is kind of nifty for that. Oh, I wonder if we can kill the transient. There's no way we can kill the transient this time. Turn 1 isn't even looking very good at all. Oh. Now it's looking better. Big deck. Huge deck. Damn. Let's rebound the Claw. Because it's a free card that we can skip. So it's basically a free extra play. We're gonna grab Aggregate because we can chain card playing, and it's still worth 6 mana. No! Why? That's the one thing that could have stopped us. At least we're not taking any damage for it. At least it's out of the way. We'll probably play the skill potion for some healing. White Noise. Well, free heat sinks. Free Hello World, and then we draw Amplify. Chaos. We're not really gonna get to amplify anything. I think this is a skill potion turn. Okay, there we go. We get this to play for free and exhaust a card we don't otherwise want to play. In this case, it would be Amplify. I don't expect the deck to go around again. Strength is coming in clutch here, gotta say. Unfortunately, we can't creative AI now. Dual cast and then refill the Orby. I don't think we're gonna kill the transient. Our DPS is not there. We do have Echo Form. Drawing to Amplify would be pretty killer. And we already exhausted an Amplify. Let's go with a FTL. It's low commitment. Definitely Electro. Okay, we're now safe. Loop will keep us safer. However, we have buffer next round, so we're pretty much perfectly safe. So we're going to play Self Repair instead. I still haven't decided that I feel perfect about this, but a double buffer right now. Actually, it ruins heat sinks, but this makes us impossible to take damage for the rest of this. So should have rebounded earlier. Actually, we want to rebound all for. Well, we can't rebound all for one. Not with these hands. We don't have Storm, but we do have 4 stacks of buffer. Our attack and skill, and the penalty's gone. There's definitely enough 0 costs I can see in there that we take all for 1. Although I think it's going to overfill the hand, but it really doesn't matter. We got halfway there. Not an amazing sign for our victory. A second Electrodynamics for redundancy, as we're certainly going to want it for the penultimate boss, because there are 2 of them, and they need to both die quick. And also this kind of fight. Duplication Potion is valuable. It is kind of sort of comparable to keep the dupe potion, use the strength 1 instead. Because buffer duplication is incredible. Lol. It's Meteor Strike. Oh, it's really bad. I'm definitely trading a lot for that potion. I think Amplify Electro... Well, actually... We only Echo Form the first one. So Amplify doesn't really get us anything without playing an additional power. So in this case, it's going to be just Electrodynamics. Okay, front two are dead. Back guy's dead. Now we just want to draw to self-repair. Which we get one turn to do. Not happening. Oh, that's quite good when we can remove the decks down. We might actually want the reprogram. We don't really have enough frost generation to rely on that for blocking. We have enough attacks to survive the... to make the strength worth it. We can clear the down focus, and we still can scale focus through creative AI with good rolls. We have hologram, charge battery, more holograms, leap, stack. We do have cards that just straight up generate block. I actually think the reprogram is going to be worth taking here. We are multi-purpose and can completely negate the downside. Alright, let's go. Okay. We might actually not want to FTL and just take a nice, neat little turn here of 6 damage. If he's debuffing, though, that's kind of fine. Let's re-roll him. Not that. Not that at all. Nuts. I guess we gotta draw. Again. I knew we should have taken the first. It feels like cheating to re-roll, though. Okay, we're taking 10. It could have been worse. The debuffs inflicting are totally manageable. I shouldn't be taking more risks now. We can re-roll multiple times, though. We get a lot of damage through and have a lot of different rerolls, so we're gonna YOLO. Especially when we have vulnerable, it's a lot of damage to get through. We'll leave it there. That's fine. Expecting better would be silly. What could we amplify? Well, if we play one power, we have a lot to recycle with all for one. I'm not sure if we should play it yet, though. Yeah, it's the thing where we have a lot of chances to reroll. So we just want to play one power, and then the all for one comes, or the force field comes back to our hand with all for one. We can also use rebound to put all for one into hand. Next turn, we skip creative AI, but we have a good thing going right now. Might be going in too hard. We'll end there. That's a safe end. We can clear the debuffs pretty easy because we have a mixed large deck. That's a generated echo form. We upgraded ours. I'm pretty sure we can just give him. We did already play self repair, so good. Oh, we just didn't have room. Uh-oh. You actually gotta attack him. You can play a decent card for 0, I'm sure. You don't even have to play it anyway. Really wish we had picked up a copy of the medkit. The medkit. We haven't generated any focus yet, so this would be skill, power, attack. And we get to keep the strength and dex forever for this combat's version of forever. We still have the entire discard pile, so we can hologram all for one out of there. And we absolutely have this in the bag. Just making sure we're not leaving self-repair, because the fight's over. Uh-oh. Out of mana. It's fine. Oh no! Oh yes, actually, a really good potion. Skip. Don't need any of these. The elite combat should be fairly safe. As long as we can get a copy of... what's it called? Yeah, one copy of what's it called and we're good to go. Electrodynamics. Actually, early chill boot sequence means we take no damage turn 1. So we're free to greed, and a free double energy. Holy crap. Thank you, Dead Branch. We don't need to weaken the guys on the side. Well, maybe we do. We have 16 block. There. Now we get to keep all the buffers no matter what happens. Well, we should roll what comes out of the holograms first, since we're doing that regardless. Like this double energy could come out of it. And a scrape. Oh, there goes all for one. But that's why we have holograms. Doesn't matter. We're entirely waiting to get electrodynamics. We could grab it out with the liquid memories, actually. Oh, both electrodynamics. Lol. We have 2 buffers, so we can actually mega nuke with both of them. Honestly, the liquid memories is going to be more consistent than the double play potion, I think. Tossing one away for healing, I think, still is worth, even though they're both good. When we have the setup we have, most every potion will be not that bad, except for explosive potions. Ugh. Let's do the duplication potion. We mostly get screwed if we don't get our pieces to show up. And now we are set. We want a card draw before the fight is over now is our next priority to hit self-repair. So honestly, playing no cards this round that do any damage is a good play. We can risk scrape. The odds are fairly good that about 2/3, I think, that we don't hit self-repair. And we didn't. Yay us. So we stall 1 round. And we have a good chance of hitting self-repair. Yes! First check is if we have holograms. Being able to duplicate self-repair. We can only reset the deck, so... War Paint. Upgrade 2 skills on pickup. Oh, that's also nice. Using it to generate mana or stuff. A single capacitor! Okay, sure. War Paint. Okay, White Noise and Recursion both go down in cost, which is really nice. This one seems basically in the bag when we start with Electrodynamics, Chaos, and Zap. And we already get to start by putting a All for One in the discard pile. No guarantee, obviously, but... Nothing to All for One yet. Focus is too risky when we want that damage. Or focus loss is too risky when we want that damage. Sweeping Beam is still 9. We need 1 more. I think if we do 1 evocation, then you're dead. We have 6 AoE right now, so we need better. The question is, did I play power and attack this turn? I don't think I did. We'll be cashing in the liquid memories for a lot this round. But I think it's... I don't think we want this. Oh, he doesn't get the times to us, at least. Oopsie. The deck is large enough that another stack is probably worth it. Another upgrade. Probably want reusable holograms at this point. It is the fucking bird, of all things. Okay, we start with a beam cell and a stack. Deca Donu is the only boss that the defect doesn't generally get hard countered for one build. If we avoid playing powers, we can take out the cultists. Oh yeah, exhaust, right. Not enough to do anything, though. Yeah. Hopefully Deca and Donu are the second. I still think a single copy of Electrodynamics to take out the birds is the plan for me. Got lots of vulnerable there. It's 13 damage. Versus Precious Life Juice. Oh, it's actually both. I forgot about the regen slightly. And sadly, we haven't hit Echoform will get out of control very quickly for everything. The All for One's just not that good at this time. Buffer has to wait. You might need to be able to eliminate the birds. It gives us more options next turn for attacking. I think we still have to go Echo Form. Take 8 additional damage, this and plus every other round. It gets harder. We got the All for One for a Super Burst. There's really no point in playing it. It doesn't actually gain us anything. Ah! It hurts way too much. Alright, this is our time to shine. We go Mega Ham. We'll play all the powers now. Because we can force duplicate a buffer for the heavy turns. Yeah, we're going for it. Especially now. We have to play one attack. Might actually be the all for one turn already. Wait, why do we even duplicate this round? I don't remember. I guess it'll be Sweepy Beam. We just need to have more than 0 HP, that's all we need. I don't think we can afford to amplify this turn. What's the cost of Force Field right now? 2. So we actually can't afford to amplify. We are gonna have to burn the potion. For all for one. It has to end here. We'd actually best count on eliminating the coal tie. Now we don't need to worry about any other powers or anything. Sadly, all for one's cost has returned to that place. F2. We put it back. We get force field back, yeah? Yes. Okay, the birds are dealt with. Well, 2 of them. He's still doing a single hit. First card is duped. We want extra options. Don't tell me we're gonna get 0 defensive options. Actually do, because I guess you wouldn't be lying then. Which means it all comes down. Oh wait, the evoke. That puts us at 11. We'll survive with 1 HP if we don't play any of these powers. He's very low though. We can maybe burst him down before he kills us. It doesn't look like it. We can just draw that hologram. I don't think there's a way that we can get it though. We don't have enough attacks. It's all about... Okay, thank you, Dead Branch. I owe you like 100, but we're still gonna die in the next boss battle. Do we actually have lethal here? Right now we get 1, 2, 3. We got 4 cards. I don't think we actually do. We're gonna have to play the reboot. Oh, wait. 32, 64 damage incoming. All for One can give us force field back. This is 14 extra block. First cards? Wait, we already doubled something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, this will get us a Dead Branch as well. I think it's the last resort though. I think we should forgo 1 extra card from All for One to see what happens. Beam Cell, FTL, Claw. Really needed more strength. Okay, I think it's time to reboot. We're not gonna have good enough defense. Additional reboot, recursion, and a white noise. Do we roll the white noise? What 1 mana card could actually do anything for us? I don't think anything. The power makes us a lot more likely that we die, because we are creeping up on enough defense. At 46 out of 64, 18 is not, doesn't feel that reachable. Or maybe it is. This would be 53, 57 out of 64. 7 more block, but there's not really a way to generate that without mana. It has to be force field. That's just too inconsistent. If white noise generates a single buffer, then that's pretty good, and that would probably do it. I think we just have to reboot again. Well then, we got some good options here. Mostly because these rerolls have free options, not because they're actually good. Not there. We have no way of moving the Frosty Orb. And stack has been rendered useless. $50 right now. No synergies for playing powers. Which means we only have Sweeping Beam, basically, to draw, or a random off of White Noise. White Noise has a chance of generating buffer. Plus one more additional card. I think that's our best odds as it is. Not creative AI! Alright. I'm willing to redo this once and forego holding back on powers. But if we die, we die. Because we could have easily focused the birds early on, even if we do still forego the powers. Because then we don't rely on electrodynamics. Why are you putting the happy face in? We just got killed! Wait, I mean, it's just misstreams a lot. So, I don't need to ask that question. Thank you for putting misstreams a lot in. Believe in yourself. When you Goblin, when you beat Slay the Spire on all the characters, did you reroll like this? I'm curious. Genuinely curious. Because to me it slightly feels like cheating. Man, to lose the all for one right now is so sad. It only blocks 6 extra damage though, 612. It's so much. I did on all the failures. When I won, it was basically everything going all right, all run that I couldn't lose. I see, I see. I think I did agree to play, I did play Echo Form the first time. I don't think that's going to be any regrets. That did nothing to play. So I only won with excessive luck after hundreds of frustrating losses. So a little bit of cheese never hurt is what you're saying. I'm not going to re-roll for RNG at least. No, we're not playing Bias Cognition. White Noise into White Noise is fun, though. Oh! Oops. Eh, well. I felt like we lost anyway. And I had the card upgrade potion in hand. Oops. Alright, let's play Watcher one time. At A20, this game is an absolute shit. It specifically chooses the worst matchup with the first boss. The last boss is always the hardest. For specifically, Defect sucks at the last boss. just because there's two of them hard countering him, both of the different good builds. And when you have to fight two in a row, choose a rare colorless card. 100 gold, transform. Thinking ahead is great, particularly when we want to turn control. Why? Why indeed? I had already given up in my head, I guess. We're 1 damage shy of killing the guy in the back. So, let's just bop him. I'm confident we can get through the rest of this without losing HP, so we're going to turn that in for 1 HP. Good morning, Slaying Elder Dragon Eidolon. I hope you had a nice week so far. Thank you. I did have a nice week so far. I've been fine. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Ooh, Mental Fortress or Sands of Time? Honestly, big attack builds are best for the end, like bursty stuff. So I think we might want Sands of Time. How was your week, British? If I didn't already ask. If I did, then you can answer twice or once. I like Mental Fortress, but Sands of Time good. Sands of Time very good. Good for hunting elites on this floor. Let's get the gold. We have a shop right here. Shuriken, no! We're losing you! And the incense burner. I'm okay, thanks. Got an early meeting at work today, so I can't stay long. Still wanted to quickly say hi and wish you a good time here. Thank you! I hope the meeting goes well. I remember you having some potential employment problems. So, hopefully it's not related, or is a good news on that front. I was trying to play a demo called Dragon Con, but it blew up my computer and it doesn't work. And then I tried to play a different demo and it also didn't work. So now I'm playing Slay the Spire instead of Pathfinder, just to take a break because we did like 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then we'll go back to it next week. Give me Relic. Relic. Yay! Now we just have to count and make sure it keeps us alive. We do have a pretty bad max HP right now, and we overheal 12, so that's easy choice. If we get Sands of Time in the opening hand, no, but still. We get to pass by Ascender's Bane. That's 1 tick of progress in my book. Now we get to Vigilance. And we can have a very good likelihood. No, please, come on! I really wanted the Sands of Time. The Sands of Time, my friend. Well, Eruption is free this turn, as long as we Vigilance as well. And probably play 2 Strix worth of striking. Well, let's cash that in for a 6 block. Not bad. Because Sands of Time's now 1. So it'll be very easy to erupt with a hand like this. Erupt! Watch her rage! And we get 40 damage out of Sands of Time, and the deck's gonna reset. And ending in Wrath just means 2 strikes kill. Ah, that was pretty clean. Pretty good. We done good. I guess that's good for surviving early. Talk to the Hand is actually quite good with many rapid hits. It's something. It's a very good tool for the heart with a full attack build. Do we take? Yeah, we should take the shop when we have 200 gold. Pellets. 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 Cool, pellets. Elite. And Talk to the Hand gets blocked, unfortunately, by Artifact, which you have no way of removing, so it's never going to be any good. Let's get rid of it. We did start with Sands of Time. We need to get a clean 20. These are 9 each. Just trying to maximize. Thank you, Dex. We do actually one-shot middle dude with Sands of Time. You also give the guy in the back, but 3 strikes does it too. Since we have Sands of Time in hand, I'm gonna say we aggressively defend. Although it's gonna be hard to Wrath with it. Let's put Eruption to next turn. Then we can prep the guy in the front and fully block this turn. We end in Wrath, which is risky. 2 strikes next turn would be 24 damage, which is not enough to kill. So we actually got to take it slow this time. No Eruption. Really shouldn't bank on the one-shots now. Be better bank on being able to kill the front dude, because we only need 1 strike before then. Let's get rid of him. Deck's gonna reset. Get 1 free turn! And we got Sands of Time. There's no reason to play it exactly now when we potentially can double it next turn or any of the subsequent turns. We don't breakpoint into a kill. Because that dang HP. 40! Happy Flower. Oh, Perseverance. I love Perseverance. Let's persevere. What do we get? Not the boot! Ah, good, we can check the key. Screw the boot. Thinking ahead. Blocking a guy. First we think ahead. No attacks this round. Well, a slight amount of attacks this round. We can use the Talk to the Hand. Well, I should have put it back in the pile, but it's fine. And we Vigilance. If we get Wrath, we pretty much just win. Don't need to persevere. We can block fully. Sands of Time plus any damage is clean win. Oh, I do like Fear No Evil. Good Wrath. It's good for ending Wrath. Good for getting into Calm for cheap. High damage baseline. Almost keeps up with the strike bonus damage. Do we like go by the elite? Take the later and have a chance to go by the elite and get the later campfire with the bonus mystery? Yeah, I think we do. Got any good cards for me? Mayhem is so bad on this character, but Wallop is so good on this character. Wallop. Very vanilla build right now. Haven't found anything exciting. We only need like one defend this turn, so... Very easy lethal if we hit Wrath, which we didn't. It's fine, we're still good. Another talk to the hand. Do we risk the elite with a dex potion, or the speed potion, and an attack potion? We're okay against the knob with an extra attack potion, Wrath, and 2 talk to the hands, because we can block while attacking, and a Wallop. And the Lagelvin is also countered by Sands of Time, kind of, so I think yes. We can beat it, but at what cost? Just our life, really. Nothing at me is screaming upgrade, except for thinking ahead. And the talk to the hands. Let's go elite. I want to get my ass kicked by the knob. This is actually a really good starter hand. Start in Wrath. Get into Calm. At the end, we'll double up the attack potion. We actually do want Tantrum. It's only a little less damage than Brilliance. But it's another Wrath tool, and we need that to burst him down. We actually want to end in Wrath, because his first hit is not that significant. Well, actually, we could end in Calm. That's fine too. Oh, this doesn't actually change our stance. And we don't want to use this after he swaps over. Okay, the first hit's basically free. Nice, free block as we go. Although, we kind of just already won. Wow, 0 damage on the elite. Expertly done. Good job, us. Devotion, ooh. Let us devote ourselves to devotion. And hopefully not die to this normal battle after such a wonderful victory. We could one-shot with Sands of Time, but don't wanna. I don't wanna. Next turn will be so much easier. 21. Exact lethal. And we make progress of reducing the cost of Sands of Time, so it's perfectly worth. We have clean breakpoints on the guy in the back and the middle for Fear No Evil. So we can dance in and out. And then take 1 damage. No! Why? Oh, Halt is great. It's pretty easy to get 12 block out of it. For Slime Dude, we probably do want more HP. As much as I would love to rest and upgrade, talk to the hands and devotion. Colorless Potion is not reliable for defense. We don't have enough to take 1 hit from Slime Man, this big hit, so we have to rest. But if we can take a good hit from his big hit, then we'll be pretty set. Nice, we get to persevere early. When we have the Dex Potion, we do want to block through that. Just in case things go wrong. He might drop a potion anyway. We're gonna actually save that, since we have a lot of free turns to get him down into burst potential zone. We gotta hit him to just above 75 next turn. That should be 76. Or 78, that's fine. Deck's not gonna reset, so burning slime with the miracles, not a good plan. And we can basically just one-shot him from here. Easy. Ragnarok. Sure. Oh, 3 miracles. Definitely 3 miracles. Okay, there's a pretty good elite hunting option in the middle. I feel like we're decently well set up with the strike dummy so far. So going that way, we can always veer off. And if we do veer off, we get a pretty clean basic combat and then a Flamey Boy. We need the Flamey Boy for his key still. And the path is identical up to that shop, so we'll take this way. Halt! Halt! Oh my god, we're a rat. We're a freaking. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. A guard. From a Daggerfall guard. I forgot what a guard is called. Excuse me. We're only saving 5 HP by using that. Although, we can drastically reduce his armor right now. Cool. We'll take the 2 and keep the miracle. It'll probably help us out on later turn much more. Talk to the hand. There's immediately a need for it right now. We'll just block the full one. We have a Miracle's Potion. You can wallop for a full block this turn. Almost full. Yeah, we'll take 1 damage. Can still hold on to our mana potion. And now we can give him. Third eye is pretty decent. It's a good block. Scry is important. Not these chuckle fucks again. Nah, kill him. How did I know we'd start with Ragnarok? It's gotta hit really well. It's all on... Just don't spread out, really. Meh. We only take 3 damage right now. Not worth doing the miracle. Not until we have extra value off of our stuff. Oh, we got 27 damage right there. Probably can get Pointy off the table. Or Romeo weakening us. Let's thinking ahead first. We should think ahead. He's doing the same as Pointy, but with a debuff as well, so he's got the priority. Even so, going here means we get more block. Oh, not worth. Not a good time for Sands. But actually not that bad either. It's a good thing Wallop isn't very penalized. Just a little more. Might have wanted to pop the potion there. 24. He got too much HP. That was heavy. Prostrate helps us break point mantra. And then we just need to not get combats here. They're too dangerous. Honestly, since we have a strike dummy and we double things, just upgrading all of our strikes in defense. Membership card, but then can't really afford anything after it. There's an upgraded Hand of Greed, which is pretty good when we have bursty attack turns. But is multiplying all gold spent in the shop by 2. We'll take that. Save the cash. Oh no, we have to rob him. Or leave. We do get cheaper curse removal, I guess. Let's steal. Ooh. You have some shame. Sorry, bro. I'm trying to defeat the evil tower. I need that. Very not good turn overall. Could be worse. Oh my god, we do have some shame! We can scry past bad stuff. That's lethal there. Power potion. Ooh, consecrate. Keep drawing Ragnarok on turn 1. Definitely worth. It's pretty easy. We can turn that back into mana with some decent draws. Oh yeah, we have the pellets. I forgot we had the pellets. Oh, he got block. Annoying. But we can block him too. Actually, that's a really good next hand. He's got 21. We can hit him down to 6 and get 5 block. Oops, I mathed wrong. It's fine. Very clean exit and halt to if we don't kill. Oh no, Snecko oil. Just lucky, very good. More paint? Yes! Thinking ahead is huge. Halt. Sure, cool. Well, Snecko's gonna ruin us anyway. Probably. Oh, we don't actually want to prostrate next turn. Anything expensive goes into the next hand. Probably fear no evil. Then we can enter calm. Vigilance is expensive. Also calm, but that's the time for it. Jeez, Snecko. Why you gotta hate? We're gonna burn all the miracles and Snecko oil. There's so many bad rolls in here. There we go. Kind of better. There, full block. $17, not quite. Probably follow up. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. I should rest, indeed. Thanks, Campfire. Now we're ready for Flamey Boy. Good thing Flamey Boy, or good thing these dudes always intend to attack. We're only doubling 10 damage. Halt gets more than that in additional block, so being in a Angie stance is exactly what we want. At least for this round. If we get stuck in Angie stance, though, hopefully we won't. But honestly, our stuff hits very hard. Between the Sands of Time for 40 and the rest of what we can hit, Wall Up helps a lot to just stick in Wrath. We have no exit. However, there's not much left in the fight, so we're going to burn these and defending this turn. Yeah, Strike and Sands of Time will do it. Easy. Wing boots. Not really what I was looking for. I don't want Battle Hymn unless we have the cost reduction for held cards. Definitely want this. Let's rest again, and then we're gonna go fight the other elite with this extra rest. Because we have the... make it easier. Defend and 2 talk to the hands, just lucky. I don't think we can afford to be in Wrath this turn. Probably, since we can't avoid weakness, let's kill Vulnerable Man. Because we'll have a chance of avoiding the status effect. Oh no, I don't, I'm so ashamed. Getting shamed, get wrecked. Save the power potion for the boss, maybe? Currently we're taking 2 damage. Which means we can save Perseverance. Okay. Since we have Halt and Ragnarok, this is pretty good time, I think. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's impossible for it not to kill at least one of them. That's what we wanted. And we stick in Wrath and this guy's toast. You ready to get toasted, Taskmaster? Toast. Now we can upgrade. Ooh. Oh, Wish is great. I love Wish. Now we can upgrade. What Wish do upgrade? More plated armor, more strength and gold. Devotion is a very good upgrade. Wish is power outside the battle, which is really nice. And power inside the battle. It's very, very much a tool that helps you all around. Let's take Wish. We might be able to buy some crazy nice relics. Which are supposed to... Oh, it's... this guy. The Collector. That's Power Potion. Whenever card is created, upgrade. Definitely want to just save up a bunch of smites. Let's wish for power. I love these little pictures and the references. Miracles are best saved for Wrath or to exit Wrath, so they don't get used now. The dudes in the front aren't really threatening. We can delete them very easy. You can even exit into Calm. However, applying Talk to the Hand is not something we want to skip. It means we don't have bad draws where we only draw strikes and get no block of any kind. Definitely worth taking 1 HP to save a mana for later. Now we're just gonna actually save our saved up smites, and we're gonna remove the torch head. Sands of Time is stacking. Oh, he's doing major debuff now. We don't have Wrath for Ragnarok Sag, but at least Wallop basically fully blocks for us. And I think Ragnarok is too much to skip. You are mine! Good thing you can't penalize my block from attacking you. Oh cool, free follow-up. It's essentially wasted damage on the front. Well, you don't have a clean kill otherwise. There's a chance we can discard this. Actually, maybe we'll want to block and calm next turn, because we already have 5 stacks of it. Die, Torch Boy. You're setting up Sands of Time and a Wrath for a huge turn. 46. Oof. And no Wrath. Not to mention Wallop is off for this one. Well, the best economy is to actually strike. It enables Wallop to do more block. It's gonna block a lot actually. We're still taking a huge hit, but we also do have a lot of HP. There we go. I forgot we had Mantra ticking in the background. So now we can just do mega damage. Omaewomo almost Shindairu. We're getting really close to die. We don't get to exit Calm. Oh wait, we're not in Wrath, right. Cool. Good for us. We just want attacks next round. I think we have enough to get him. 46. He has 54 HP. That's 922. Don't tell me we're short. It's that weakness we never got to clear. It's 922.24. I think that might be enough. Ah, that was way too close. Oh, Deva form is dope. Brilliance is also really good. Actually, our strikes are doing fine for us. I think we'll take the Calling Bell. Okay, Ginger's really good. It's a little late for the question card, unfortunately. Okay, we only need the resting key. At this point, I don't know if we have the punch to make it through the last boss. Where I might have to take more risks. Actually, Time Man? We could probably deal with Time Man. Of this, it's gonna be hard. We don't have an amazing deck, we just made it this far. We also don't have a good way of killing the Spike Boy. Let's try to kill this repulsor. Actually, our base damage is very high, but that is not going to cut it for the heart. We can dance around with the wing boots to pick up extra value, like a shop. Ragnarok is way too risky. We definitely want to be an eruption and minimize the number of hits there. I mean, Wrath. Eruption stance. Although this is one of our few chances to hit the front. So even though we can eliminate the back, to be unpunished and kill the Spike Boy is difficult. Okay, we got this now. That's 22. And then we can get enough block that we can take 3 hits. We don't want cards like Evaluate against Time Man, but Crush Joints should work well. I forgot that we could have wished. Madness? Oh, I love these cards. $300 Gs. Oh no. We are so vulnerable to a bad one. But the power grab for a rare relic. I don't think this counts as an elite fight. I've died here a lot of times as a risk taker. Currently Happy Flower's at 1. We're immune to weakness. We have 2 sources of wrath. I don't know, I'm not super confident. You know, but we do have very high base damage. Well, let's do it. Our base damage being high should make it doable. Oh god, I remember them having way less HP. Uh-oh. No time to block. Only kill! Try to eliminate the weakest one first, so anything is removed from the battle. Scry past all the slow cards. And hope for the best. Oh yeah, this is way harder than I remember. If we don't kill next turn, we are through. I'm truly baffled why I didn't think, why I thought I could do this. Well, mostly I thought they had about 60 HP, and in which case we probably would have been okay, because that would have been this one eliminated, and we could definitely 1v1. All right, I think we got one more run, mostly because I don't expect it to last that long. We'll do defect again. We've been getting pretty lucky. Random rare relic for 99. Let's get it. Not that one though. I love lizards, but I need more than just the tail. Give me some tail. But don't. I'm looking for power, not safety. I want power, then I want safety. That's the order of acquisition. Shops are not a good boy right now. And as always, kill the cultist with damage, because he kill you better over time. So it is a race against time. And chip damage of 1 is basically always worth the extra safety. Early claw. Okay, yeah, we're gonna cash that into value very quickly, as long as they don't throw before we hit the chest. It'll be fine. They both will die to a single strike. So either one dies or both die. It's perfect. I don't really like any of these cards that much. We'll take Compile Driver just for the draw. And since we already have Claw, we're going to lean towards physical-based stuff. Attack-based, that is. Potions. Two potions versus one decent potion is better. Entropic Ruin to Entropic Brew is fun. Let's gamble. It's going to take 2 cards to kill the front man anyway. Actually, let's go consistent. Never mind, that's not consistent. There we go. That's what we wanted to have happen. No kill is around, so we minimize damage taken and wait. I don't really like... Overclock is decent, but without the medkit, it's not great. Especially if we have to fight the Hex Ghost. No, but he still has slimes. So that's a little risky. Static Discharge is kind of silly. Let's get Sweeping Beam. We don't have any AoE, and it has Draw. 3 potions. The second elite is skippable if this goes well. So we'll take this one. We have 3 potions after all. Fortunately, Artifact Potion does not work here. I think we're going to have to be potionless this time. At least we can block for a turn. You can afford to play a little bit more defensive with defect against these guys when you have orbs. But then you want to take really aggressive turns early so you can eliminate them before they pile up too much, rather than defend. Maybe. We'll see if I'm right very soon. Yeah, 2 strikes to eliminate gives us better options next turn by taking 5 this turn. Especially if we hit just 1 lightning shot. Yay! Dear Lord. At least those didn't hit the back dude. Let's see what we draw. Attack him because he's more likely to be eliminatable next round. 1 hit on the front. Nice. 1 strike protects our precious life points. And now we just need 1 strike for kill. Or claw. Thank you, claw. That was worse than I thought it would be. Dupe potion. More utility than the artifact. His artifact was useless for this fight. There's plenty more where it is also useless. Let's go for the eyes. No! Okay. That was close. The dying here would be the sad. And it looks like that's what we're going to be doing. You took too much damage on the elite. Second potion. Colorless. So we have a duplicate. Finesse is worth 20 damage. Sadistic is worth 10. Oh, it's all going to be what the skill potion rolls. Oh, reboot is not helpful right now. Stack will maybe save us. I see that we just play cards and we win. Because it adds to the severity of Finesse. So we actually do a full sweep with it. Self-repair! We're going to need to be doing that. And also sleepy repair. And we get to double out the chest and finally get value out of the relics we have. Choose a power. I mean, I guess we could start with self-repair. It'll combo with Storm still, and Storm is a very good card to pick up. So it's not a waste. Hey, shop boy, do you have a Storm? You do! Now we just need to upgrade it. We also need to sleep. We have a vulnerable potion. We do have the lizard tail, so we might as well take a risk on a huge consistency boost. We don't have electrodynamics though. Not ideal. Wait, we just straight up die. We have Lizard Tail. Gonna give the good odds for a 75% chance to kill the guy in the back. And if not, we do need to kill front guy anyway. Hi, Wyvern. Welcome. Welcome also, Big Durg. To Slay the Spire. Card games. Creative AI, we just upgraded Storm and took the huge risk for it. That's huge. I hope you had a nice sleepy time. Oh, good. Weakness, turn 1. It's pretty much always worth playing the self-repair over a defend, because you may not play it later in the combat, and it's worth more healing than a base 5. Laser beam. But if we play laser beam, we don't get to creative AI. But we kind of want to defend and minimize chip damage, especially when we have passive damage from the orbs. We need 18 damage to kill. Don't have it. Stupid guy. Another claw. Definitely want multiple copies. Uh, 7 HP to remove a card. Definitely want to remove strikes right now. Possibly defense. We're gonna want to rest at the campfire anyway, and I don't. Clip this now, but I don't think 7 HP is gonna break the bank. Oh wait, are we? It's Slime Man. Yeah, we've gotten enough attacks that we can get rid of a strike. What was the beta art? Now we rest. We don't have Lizard Tail anymore. We go for it. Self-repair is effectively still better than a strike when we have Storm. And we don't need to play, we don't use this potion until we're full on capacity. We're actually getting a turn to play creative AI, I'm impressed. Slime Crush! Oh, do we just generated a buffer, get fucked, Slime. I want to card draw as much as possible when we got ourselves claws. Heat sinks will be nice later. As it stands, he is gonna shapeshift, or shapeshift into multiple slimes already. We can't really prevent it. But that's not too bad of a split. Especially when we generate bias cognition now. That is 30 damage incoming. 25 damage is what will flip them over. Which we can pretty likely generate. We're probably going to play Sleeping Beam regardless, so let's see. No. Well, since we don't die from this, and we have very good damage. There, we can minimize damage taken at the cost of a bad split in the front. Oh, they're both splitting. Well, it's all lethal in the front too, so that's good. We have high enough HP that the damage taken from here on out is not worrying me. So let's go for a clean breakpoint in the middle for a kill. And we have it. Then we have to potion. That's just the power of Storm with powers. Oh, we're already building Claw as well in the side. But machine learning. All for One is just a really incredible card. We've picked up 2 Claws and a Go for the Eyes so far. I guess machine learning is less important when we have creative AI. We just can't make creative AI happen early. So I'm going to say All for One brings us more options and puts us in less of a bad situation if we end up having to fight the bird again as the last boss. Astrolabe. Sacred Bark. We have the White Elephant's Gift. Or whatever. What is that even from? Anyway, the White Beast statue to double those. Astrolabe just helps make your deck not shit. Which we have no bonuses to strikes or defense right now. We went for All for One. So it's effectively removing 3 shit cards and adding chances that we get 0 cost. With no defenses to speak of, we should probably do 2 strikes and 1 defend. Okay, we got Scrape, which is really good for Claw. Double Energy is alright. We don't have any synergy for it yet, but we might be able to pick some up. I'd rather have it than a strike anyway. At least when it exhausts, we can claw better. 126 Gs is not much. We don't have the Flamey Boy key, but this way can take us there, and I like mysteries. So let's do these. A couple combats before the mysteries in case they're shops. A rest fairly good placed, and then lots of options for avoiding combat if it's going bad. So far right with this plot there. Creative AI turn 1. Come on, I need that later. We don't. Oh right, we're still missing electrodynamics. That's okay. Scrape All for One maybe. We need some holograms as well. Actually, we might want to use the Dex Potion. The Potion of Capacity is better suited for long fights. So, well, they're both well suited for long fights. But the Gerbs are going to need a little bit extra. Caca! Oh man, don't kill my All for One, please. Considering we haven't got any of our claws, we have pretty good odds of getting something playable. Okay, sweet. Sweeping Beam gets playable now. Stack is stacked. We can knock this bird over. And we can block a lot, actually. The stack was another good pickup from randomization. Let's... Let's see what where dual cast lands.
Werewolf Rage!
We have so many claws, it's powerful werewolf rage. That's for sure. Okay, the bird in the back has 2 strength, so he needs to die next. The middle bird has just been super aggro. I haven't been werewolf raged since the beginning of the stream. It's fun. The odds are not great for the back. Oh wait, we can directly see what's in here. We'll get a go for the eyes. Go for the eyes will block 6 if we play that instead of a defend. So we're gonna go on the offense. Yeah. The discard pile resets, so if we're gonna stack, we do it first. But we're going for kills, so we attack instead. Werewolf Rage! We only have 2 rolls at the back. I meant to go for the eyes on the front dude, but we're cool. We win now. And we get a self-repair. Incredible. Wyvern, have you seen Slay the Spire before? I know it's pretty famous overall. Just curious if you're personally familiar. I'm a card games boy. I guess stack, because you do want to set up a lot in the discard pile for all for one. The longer... Ooh, yay. You've seen it before. The longer the bigger the deck, the longer the effectiveness of cards that go well with it, like Hologram in particular. Never played it yet. I would recommend it. Slay the Spire 2 is coming out pretty soon. I haven't beaten the game on the hardest difficulty with all 4 characters yet, but I've beaten it with most characters at this point. I've beaten it on Iron Chad and Green Goblin. That's not their names, but that's the joke names. It's Ironclad and the Silent. I beat them Ascension 20 with the Heart. I actually beat the Heart by killing it with Feast, which is hilarious. I literally ate it. Unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm hated me when I posted the video, so it's alright. It's a long... I didn't edit it or anything because it was before I learned how to... any basic editing. Anyway, the strat remains similar. I think it's going to be amazing. That was bad luck. I don't think there's going to be any dragons in it, though, as far as I've seen. Unfortunately. We got all for one. And this is not a defensive type of battle. We need to hit him with attack damage specifically. So he loses his plated armor. At least go for the eyes is great here. Double energy. With no energy to spend. Alright. No, stack! Right when we reset! Betrayed by stack. Maybe they put in a dragon, who knows? Over the last few years, dragons have risen in internet popularity from what I have seen. In order to get rid of his plated armor, we gotta damage him first. With other sources of damage. Creative AI is much too slow for this battle. This guy's kicking our ass. He's well set up for giving us. Since we can't multiplay all for one... oh, well. We already win. No sense overthinking it. Recycle! Recycle is bae. Recycle cleans up garbage. Turns it into mana. And shrinks the deck for Claw. It's a great one-off copy of a card as a utility. It's the Face Trader. Touch. He'll steal my face if he touches me, but it's okay. There's some really good faces, but there's also really bad faces. And since we have the Omamori against curses, it doesn't work here. We are not shop bound unless we take the middle route. However, I really want to grab the key now. Later in the floor, if we're not wounded, the elites are easy. There's some chances of shops on a mystery. I wonder if there's a face that gives you weakness. I wonder if or a face that gives you the next chest is empty. I wonder if this overrides it. Let's take this. Start each combat with 1 weak. Not sack. We just need to become immune to weakness, and then it's fine. Or you transition into, uh-oh, it's birds. Recycle, defend! No defense against birds. The only defense is bird murder. Shit. Can't really play any of these to any good effect. Okay, this is a good time for double energy. We can focus any burb. It's only 1 turn of weak, so we just use it for damage instead of worrying about weakness. I probably should have hit the random targets with dual cast first. Let's see where they go. Perfect. Alright, we have 1 more turn before birds kill us. At least we have a very good scrape this turn. Oh wait, we don't. Because it overdraws, so we need to stack first. Then scrape. Ouchie! This bad. Okay, actually, this fine now. We actually don't want to recycle compile driver. We are just barely alive. All of our 0 cost cards are reset, but we should have enough burst damage. Snecko oil. Gross. Multiple copies of Go for the Eyes is pretty good. Let's take 1 more. There's a very high chance we die here. If we die here, that'll be my last run for the night, most likely. I don't want to stay up too late because I'm trying to go to bed earlier. Gasp. Bedtime. This isn't too bad of a turn 1. Take a high risk to Snecko Oil this turn. We can potentially roll the creative AI down to being playable. And if not, we can recycle the stuff that got badly rolled. Like this defend, which now allows us to play creative AI. Fall in. And we can double our energy and play the strike. Hooray! We get punished if we don't get these out of the deck. So let's avoid punishment. Realistically though, we are just actually dead. We've been weak the whole game. First we draw. Kinda have too little precious HP. Oh! Oopsie. Miscalculation. Well, the defend we made 0 cost. As long as we can actually get 15 block and not die. 9 HP. Yikes. Or sorry, 1 HP. Takes 9 damage. Okay, I think we win now because he's giving us 1 free turn to kill him. My favorite. Free turns to kill him. Yeah, we got it. We have 18 damage from the orbs alone. Omae wa mo Shindairu. That was too close for comfort. Another self-repair, sure. We actually have Storm, so at least it's not a dead card, even if we're full HP. And now we rest and we run away from combat. Unless we can get healing off of these. We can try to win Sweeping Beam for a relic, a potion, or some gold. I don't think Sweeping Beam is enough AoE on its own to warrant keeping. So sure, here you go. T-Sight. Or T-Sight. It's the T-Sight because it is a set of T that buffs you at sites of rest. Okay, let's move on. No, not a combat here. Bleh. And not a good hand on turn 1 either. It's really, really risky to eliminate the rat first. Storm self-repair is actually too bad of a turn 1. We'll get gibbed if we go for it. So the stack will end up being pretty good. Go for the eyes is poggers right now. But let's... oh, wait. I don't even know if we're going to realistically break through the plated armor this turn. But we should pile driver first. Actually, this is 15 block. Take 6 damage. But we make not really any progress that way. We gotta take a little bit of damage. And make a little bit of progress. What a terrible, terrible hand. You have no hope of survival. Strike can suck it. Creative AI is not going to do us any good. The rat is buffing, but without being able to defend against the front, we got nothing left. We can't kill him unless we can block very well for 2 turns. So I think this is the end of our story. We haven't even stacked claws. Holy crap. No, absolutely no chance in hell we can defend. Oh well, let's punch him a bunch. Goodbye, Robotron. I'm amazed we got this far. Alright. Dead. So, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Oh, I forgot to put on sad music. It's fine. I appreciate all the watch, all the support, anything, whatever. It's all nice. It's all fun. I stream on Wednesdays. I'll be back again next Wednesday. We're going to be continuing Pathfinder next week. This was my break, and I intended to play Dragon Con as a demo, and I wanted to also play... Oh, what was it called? It was Eversiege, but that also, my computer just died trying to run. So I'm out of luck. I wish you would have come early too, Wyvern, but I'm still happy you made it at all, and glad you enjoyed it. So, anyway, no Dragon Con, rip. No Eversiege. Next week, Pathfinder Kingmaker. There's a big history of it on my YouTube if you are at all interested in watching me try to get to level 13, which has taken forever. I'll see y'all next time on this episode of me. Bye!